What's good, y'all? We got another UFC fight night. We got Imavov versus Borralho coming this Saturday. So they're fighting in France. So we got a nice little 3 p.m. card, so we wanted to stay up all night. Let's get into the picks. All right, let's talk about this main event here. I watched Lucas Tracy's breakdown on this, and I agree with him 100%. Nasruddin's level of competition has been way better than Kyle Borralho's. He's fought Strickland, Izzy, Cannonier. They both fought Cannonier though. Brendan Allen. That's just four off the top of my head that I'm thinking of right now. I also feel like out of the fighting nerds, he's the least exciting fighter. I looked at his record. He's only got 2 finishes in the UFC. The rest are just they're unanimous decisions, but I guess that's kind of winning dominantly. But he doesn't really have the finish rate as Carlos Prates or who we're going to talk about in a little bit, Mauricio Rufy and John Silva. One thing I can say though, all the fighting nerds fighters are well-rounded fighters. But yeah, I'm gonna agree with Lucas Tracy. I'm gonna go with Nasruddin. Kyle's tough. He's young. He's a fighting nerd, so he's got some shit to him. So I think this will be a 5 round decision going to Nasruddin. I don't think Nasruddin will be able to knock him out. Nasruddin does have good grappling because he did out grapple Brennan Allen. I mean, the first round of that fight, he did lose that. But those other 2 and 3rd rounds, Brennan Allen could not get a takedown on him. And I think he ended up taking Brennan Allen down. I'm definitely gonna rock with Imavov on this. I was watching a little bit of the Cannonier and Borralho fight. Borralho does have some hard leg kicks, and he does got chicken legs. Look at that. Look at the difference in legs. He's got little chicken legs. That might come into play, but I don't think so. He definitely hits harder with the punching. I think he's got the better boxing. Good teeps up the middle. He throws a lot more high kicks than Nasruddin. So we'll see. But I'm definitely rolling with Nasruddin. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. BSD is going to get knocked out in brutal fashion. Mauricio Rufy is going to Bobby Green BSD. I'm calling it right now. I just think when you're these marauder type archetypes like BSD and you're going against one of the most talented, skilled, flashy strikers, you're going to get knocked out in brutal fashion. I just think Mauricio Rufy just too slick, footwork too good. BSD doesn't have footwork like this. BSD, has he fought somebody like this? I mean, Dustin Poirier couldn't kick like Mauricio Rufy. And like I said earlier, these fighting nerd fighters, they're all around great fighters. They know how to grapple. They're not just kickboxers. So I don't think BSD will just be able to dominate him in the grappling. And Rufy is a big lightweight. Because I watched the contender a little bit. I was watching a little bit of contender series fight. He fought a welterweight. He's fought a welterweight when he's got into the UFC, so he's a big dude. I think BSD is in for not a long night. He's gonna be in for a short night because he's gonna get knocked out. I think he gets KO'd in the first round. BSD is a marauder. He's gonna try to impose his will. He's gonna run into something that he doesn't see coming, and he's gonna be slumped out on that canvas. I know Bobby Green doesn't have the best chin, but Mauricio Rufy, man, he's nice. He's nice. So yeah, BSD. I'm sorry, y'all. He's going out. He's gonna go out in brutal fashion, just like Bobby Green did to Mauricio Rufy. I didn't know BSD's 5'11". He looks so much taller. I think his like limbs maybe look longer. Let's check out some of the other fights on this. We got the return of Paul Craig. Paul Craig. Who is he fighting? I've never seen this dude fight before. But yeah, no, his last fight was the no contest. That shit was hilarious. Paul Craig upkicked that dude in the guard, and he like was like flopping and acting like he got knocked out. That shit was hilarious. So we got the return of fluky Paul Craig. Don't know either of these dudes. It's nice to see Patricio Pitbull staying active. I think this is going to be his 3rd fight in the UFC. He had Yair Dan Ige, and now he's already fighting again against a debut. Respect that. And you're like 11th. I think he's like, what is he, ranked 11th or something like that? Respect to Patricio Pitbull, but this will be another boring ass fight probably because Patricio Pitbull is just a boring ass fighter. But I respect him for getting in the octagon and staying active, unlike some of these entertaining fighters who never fucking fight. William Gomez. Didn't he get slumped out by what's his name? Azar Murzakanov? And he was in a boring ass fight the last time I saw him fight. Damn, they stacked this card with the French. They are fighting in France. Oh yeah, we're loaded, man. Home court advantage is real. Marcin Tabor, I think he's a great fighter. Brad Tavares, damn, bro, you early on the prelims, bro. I don't know, such a casual. I've heard about this dude. They say he's a marauder. Yeah, but I don't really have much input besides them last two fights. These last two fights are kind of bangers, I'm not gonna lie, but this card might be for the hardcores because I don't know a lot of these fighters, I'm not gonna lie. See, Marcin Tybura, I can't even remember the last time he fought. McParkin, I remember that fight. I actually fell asleep during it. Sergey Spivak. I feel like all these heavyweights fight these same people, bro. The heavyweight weight class is so shallow. Yeah, man, I didn't really have a lot to say besides that main event and co-main event. Make sure you guys turn the notification bell on because I will be going live for those last two fights. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, we always do our fight predictions and fight breakdowns and reactions. Comment down below your thoughts on the card. France out here representing. It's a shame Brian Battle got cut from the UFC because now we got nobody that's gonna say, you think I'm gonna lose a fist fight to a French dude? We need someone to come out there and say that. That shit would be hilarious. And if you made it this far, like the video. It'll help me out a lot. I'll catch y'all on the next one. We out.
I'm him, I can tell you from the jump, I'm a different breed. Bought a new tech, free shot, no referee. I ain't gon' force, nah shit, I'ma let it be. White gold shining, diamonds red like the 7C.